is day 105 of my study abroad adventure, technically 106 because it's after midnight. I am in Prague. I am in my hostel right now, but I want to walk you through today, nothing to show, but just talk you through it before I go to bed because it's late and I'm tired. This morning, went and taught my divisibility lesson with Louis. For the most part, it was really good. It was hard to get the kids to interact and talk, which is kind of to be expected because they're always nervous around us since we're native English speakers and they're not. But it was overall pretty good. Teacher really liked it. Our teacher really liked it. The big thing is we jumped straight into the divisibility definition that the teacher wanted, and I did this. But that's what we had in the lesson plan, was just jump right into it. And maybe I should have done more to weed into it, but it was just kind of like, none of us liked that definition. No one knew why it was so important. So we just kind of wanted to get it done and out of the way and do the fun stuff, because they definitely understood by the end. And then next week we would do more divisibility laws, but Ashley and Maddie are leading. But it was overall pretty good. And then the other group taught. I ran home and ate lunch and packed and took my suitcase to computer games and concept of building games and manipulatives, where we played everyone's games, and it was lots of fun, a lot of work. I think they all turned out great. And then I headed out to get the car rental, and I started off well. I started off early, got on the bus, found out I was taking a suburban train. I did not realize I was taking a suburban train. But then, one of the worst things ever, when my stop came, I was too slow getting off. I tried to open one door and it wouldn't open. When I got to another door and opened it, the train started moving. And I was stuck. I was literally stuck. There was nothing I could do. And Kristen was waiting for me. I felt so bad back at the bus stop. And the problem was that was the last stop of the metro because I pretty much went to another town. I had to ride it up into another town, get another ticket, and come back. And just definitely took like an hour and a half of my time. And the whole time I'm just pacing and walking, and there's just nothing I could do. I've never felt so trapped and so lost of control. Because I didn't know when it was going to stop. I didn't know where it was going to stop. I didn't know where I'm going. I just was stuck. And the conductor came by, and he knew, and he kind of pointed to his watch and just told me to stay there. So I kept thinking he would come back, and he never did. So I'm a little angry at him for not coming back and helping me more. But it was literally worst moments of my life, and they were the long. Truthfully, if I was just gonna ride the train to that spot anyway, I never would have noticed the time. It's super quick. Coming back, I finally had Wi-Fi on that second train that I could tell Kristen, hey, I'm running late because of this, and it was fine. But the way there, it just took. I've never experienced a minute take so long because I'm just anxious. And every time the train would slow down, it's like, is it gonna stop? Is it gonna stop? Is it gonna? And it never would. The only time they finally stopped was when everyone else was starting up, and I was like, duh, they're all getting off. So I should have just waited for that sign. But it was awful, absolutely awful. The rarity of things I've experienced worse than that is almost zero. Literally the worst 20 to 30 minutes or so of my life, I couldn't do anything, and I was I won't say I was scared, I knew it was going to be fine. It was more the trouble. I was supposed to pick up the car at 3:30. Kristen was waiting for me and didn't know where I was, and I didn't know where I was going. I didn't know, was this going to take me hours away from Budapest? Because we passed train stations and they never stopped. I was like, oh my god, where were we going? And there's no one for me to talk to. So yeah, I was fine. I was gonna get home, but it was not a good time, and I didn't know when and where and how. And I'm a control freak, so oh my gosh, literally the worst thing. But luckily, Kristen is a sweetheart, totally understood, and was kind. I wasted her time, but she just rolled with it, and she went and checked on the car. They said it was fine, that we were so late. So we got a really late start, which is why we're here even later than we planned. But the car is really nice. I'll show you guys pictures of stuff tomorrow. Very, very tiny. Oh my god, I feel so small. And it's super tall and small. I feel like our hands are up here, and I had to maneuver the chair a lot the whole drive, which I'm happy that drive is done just because it was the longest and I was so tired. But it was also really cool. It's so funny to drive in kilometers per hour, driving ridiculously fast speeds in miles per hour, but it's fine in kilometers per hour. So that's hilarious. And the car it's an automatic or a manual. You can drive it either way. So it definitely runs a little funny. A couple times when we had to get around some crazy cars, we could hear it revving up like a race car, and that was really fun. Which, these people, I need to research this, because I would be in the lane, passing lane, and someone would come up and literally right behind me and then flash their brights at me. It's like, what are you doing? And one guy did this and I got over and then he still honked at me. I was like, what do you want? I got out of your way. And eventually I just figured it out, and this is where if you're in Denver traffic, you go with the traffic. You don't try to do speed limit or anything, you go with what's going on around you. So I picked that up, and also, of course, as we went, there was less cars, but oh my gosh, I just couldn't believe how many times that happened. It was that to where it's it must be a thing to flash your brights, and across the road I would see people flashing their brights, and it's just what's going on? And the lights are so much brighter on my car and every other car. It hurt so much, and then they would flash their brights. And the other thing, driving at night, until probably coming back to Budapest, I won't be driving at night that much. But I'm happy to get that feel and get that under the belt. But it was exciting to drive. I was very happy to be driving again. But those little things were just what? And sadly, because of the nighttime, I couldn't see anything. I got foggy here in Prague, the Czech Republic in a little bit. But yeah, I'm happy to have done it. It was pretty cool. The coolest part was we went through Slovakia, right? That's the northern one. There's an S1 on the north and there's an S1 on the south of Hungary. I think Serbia's south, so Slovakia. We went through Slovakia for maybe an hour or so, but we actually went through the capital, and we decided to jet off the main road for 10 minutes to go see the castle, and it was purple. It was so cool. We just drove by, and we drove over the bridge that had a satellite thing. So cool, just a quick little drive by in the town. So I'm almost a little sad we won't get to see it, because I come home a different way, but just that alone, and the castle was lit up purple. If you know me, that's the coolest thing ever. So worth it. Lots of fun. Yeah. And I went to the hospital, and it's gonna be good. I'm happy Kristen was with me. This is gonna be lots of fun. And yeah, I'll have fun and vlog for you all tomorrow. And thanks for staying tuned to my adventure.